So welcome to class today. We are starting the beginning of factoring trinomials. So we just finished multiplying binomials to get trinomials. So if we do something like this, we do x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. We add those middles and we get x squared plus 5x plus 6. So this is multiplying, this whole process. We did FOIL, or we did the box method where we had the boxes set up and you had x plus 2 and x, I'm changing my colors, x plus 2 and x plus 3, and you would get x squared, and you got your 2x and 3x and 6, right? So this was called multiplying. The opposite of multiplying is factoring. And before we look at multiplying, where you look at what multiplies to 6 and adds to 5, which would be this 2 and 3, we are going to look and play a little game with numbers. So we're going to play a little game with these numbers. And I'm going to pick an easy one to start. So let's look at 6. What two numbers multiply to -10 and add to 3? So this game, multiply to this number, multiply up here, you add down here. So multiply to -10, add to 3. So I can over here list my factors of 10. My factors of 10 are 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Are there any other factors of 10? No. So when I do 1 plus 10, I get 11. If I do 1 minus 10, since that's a negative, that tells me I'm going to need one negative number and one positive number. 1 minus 10 is -9 or +9, depending on what's my negative and positive. If I have 2 and 5, 5 minus 2 gives me 3. So I can put in 5 and minus 2, and I get 3. Let's look at 7. What two numbers multiply to 70 and add, so multiply to 70, add to 17. Leave some room for my work over here. I have 70. First off the bat, when I see 70, I want to say 10 and 7. What's 10 plus 7? 17. So 7 plus 10. Now what makes these problems a little tricky is knowing your factors. And I gave you two easy ones to start that we just did. But knowing our factors is very important. On the Google Drive, there is a list of all the factors of all the numbers from 1 to 100. I highly recommend you look at that list. That'll help you tremendously in this process. Let's look at one that's a little bit more difficult. Oh, when I move that, it moves my work. How about that? This is my first time using this program. Can you tell? Alright, so I'm going to erase my work. And I'm going to make this a little bigger. I can't do that. Okay, so on the side, I am going to look at 96. What are my factors of 96? Alright, so over to the right, my factors of 96 are 1 and 96, 2 and 48, 3 and 32, 4 and 24, 6 and 16, 8 and 12. Now since it's a -96, I know I'm going to have one negative number and one positive number. And what I do with these pairs is I subtract them to see if I can get 4. So when it's a negative number on top, you're going to subtract. If it's positive, you're going to add. So 4 and 24, that doesn't subtract to give me 4. 6 and 16, 8 and 12. Now it's important here. What number is negative? If I want that 4 to be positive, the bigger number has to be positive, so the smaller number is negative, and the 12 is positive. Let's look at 24. 24 has factors of what? We have factors of 2 and 12. Factors of 2 and 12. So 24. 1 and 24, that's not giving me 11. 2 and 12, that's giving me 14, because in this case it's positive, so they're both positive numbers, so I'm adding. 3 and 8, 4 and 6. 4 and 6 is 10, 3 and 8, oh, that's 11. So I write down 3 and 8. See if you can solve the problems on your own. So we did 1, 2, 6, and 7 together. 6 we said was -2 and 5, and 7 was 10 and 7. See if you can do the rest of these on your own. You can do them on a separate sheet of paper. You don't have to do them on this. You don't have to print this and do it on the paper. You can do it on a separate sheet of paper and just snap a picture and upload it to Google Classroom for us to check it. If you have any questions, Miss Hannah, Miss Ford, and myself, Mrs. Witz, are all available to answer your questions. Just send us a text via Remind or Google Chat, and we will get in touch with you. Have a great day.